Hi. So once we've got a strong kick and snare, and we're thinking about mixing massive drums, then the second step is really the overheads for me. So if we have a look at what we've got with the kick and snare, nice and strong, not too many overtones. We've got samples to kind of support the original sounds, and so now we're looking at the overheads and how can we get it to sound massive. Well, the main thing is compression. Now, I like to be a little bit tentative with compression. I like to be kind of weary of overdoing it. I know I overdid it on this specific track, but it's not just compressing for the sake of compressing. There's a real strong, important kind of goal in mind here. So let's have a look to our overheads. So this is what the overheads sound like. And in fact, the rooms, and we've got a set of corner mics as well. So all these together. Bring all this up. So a big part of this, I'd say, to start off with, is just finding the right balance between whatever overhead and rooms that you have set up, and kind of letting them do whatever they're best at. Some overheads are better at capturing just a more direct kit sound that's just a little bit bigger than the kind of close mics, but some overheads really provide a great room sound too, and so you kind of first need to balance them in a way that makes sense with the kick and the snare. So if we have a look at our kick and snare here, I would have gone left to right here. So you can kind of see, obviously overheads provide all the cymbals too, so that's another thing that they can do. And it looks like I haven't compressed. I have compressed it a little. Yeah, but I've only used this compressor here on the actual channel strip. So without, and I've obviously done a little bit of EQ, but not too much. Just thought there was one frequency that was annoying me, and then here. But you can really hear how big the snare sounds once you turn on this plugin because of the compression specifically. Now let's have a look at the rooms. These are crazy. So this is before. I've taken a little bit of mid-range, and then just there seems to be one annoying frequency in like all of the mics. So clearly just that room had a specific resonant frequency. Taking that out helps a bit. Again, channel strip here. Whether I'm actually doing, yeah, it looks like I'm not doing anything. Just letting it run through. It's fine, I just have it set up. My template just has channel strips just in case I need to do something quickly. And then the main thing here is this compressor. So like a massive thing with rooms or overheads, but specifically rooms for me is just to just completely destroy them. This is 10:1 ratio. We've got some saturation, we've got some distortion on here. So there's the distortion, there's saturation. And then we just have a super fast attack, super fast release. We have it on British mode as well, which is extra compression circuit after the original compression circuit. And so that really just helps to just smash these apart. So if we have a listen to before and after, it's a crazy difference really. And this is a situation where I'm kind of taking some more kind of sonic sculpting liberties here. I'm kind of thinking, how do I want things to sound and what would be cool to hear? And so that's where this comes from. And kind of having this in, if we just put in, there's another EQ here, not sure what it's doing. I was just taking off some of the high end. Cool. Put that in with the overheads. That's just the overheads here. And those rooms go a long way with the kick and the snare now. But luckily in this situation I've also got a set of corner mics. Most times I don't have a set of corner mics, but this is just what these have. And so again, that frequency's been pulled out. Again, this isn't doing anything apart from compressing. Let's have a listen here. That's just compressing. So this is the kind of more raw sound. And then that's compressed. And then I have another compressor. This thing sounds insane. It really smushes together like the top end so that it doesn't feel like there's a lot of transient coming through. It almost kind of turns the transients of the drums into a kind of held, sustained sound. Like it feels like there's no attack really on, and obviously it's set to fast attack. 1.2 seconds is that on the release, or 2.5, so a really slow release. And then yeah, this is and I find that stuff like this really helps to blend it in. And so if we put those together, we can hear that just sounds huge.